1. Here we go. 4. Let's go. Push it, push it, push it.
I feel like I've definitely been underestimated in my career.
Get stronger as you finish. Get stronger as you finish. Nice work. Come on, Mario. Let's attack it.
That's not something that has bothered me much.
They just don't see my skills, and it's been that way for a long time since coming up. You know, they see the knockout to see what I do, but they don't know how I'm doing it, so they never really rate me too well, you know. But that's fine. I have my style, and I'm confident against anybody.
Just because he's fighting? Well, you better be ready for a fight. And this ain't no regular ass fight.
How are you? What's up, champ?
What's up, man? How you doing?
I think when you found out that your former trainer was going to be training.
Look at my lips. Oh, he already know. This is about to be a, oh, it's gonna be bad, because I know all that. I know what he's training like. I know everything. You know, they could say, like, oh, he knows, but he didn't train with me long enough. I know, been knowing Joe since I was 17. I know exactly.
Within his training environment, Mario Barrios works with intense concentration and steady assurance, approaching each session with the mentality of a winner. His preparation is deliberate on both the mental and physical fronts, building towards success with purpose and composure.
Has like that reputation of, you know, like taking out a lot of like Mexican fighters. So yeah, it's just like, it's gonna add just like some more sweetness like on top of this win.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. 4. Let's go. Push it, push it, push it.
I feel like I've definitely been underestimated in my career.
Get stronger as you finish. Get stronger as you finish. Nice work. Come on, Mario. Let's attack it.
That's not something that has bothered me.
Barrios is confident that the bout itself will answer every question, exposing real resolve, true identity, and ultimately determining who stands above the rest when it matters most.
I stay in school, days and workouts like that, they push you to a mental where you really have to question, like, why am I doing this? For me, I have a couple of reasons. For myself, been in boxing since I was 6. Have love for this game. Some fighters, Pacquiao, for example, I think that's what it is. You just have love for the sport. You can't get enough of it. This shit sucks. Have a love-hate relationship with this guy. But everything just, it comes together like a puzzle on fight night.
Barrios looks back on earlier fights, recalling the challenges he faced, the progress he made, and the lessons learned along the way that have defined his path in the sport.
I won the fight, but physically it didn't feel like I won. Some fights take a lot more from us than we realize. I mean, when the fight with Tank was brought up to me, I know on a boxing level I could compete with him. I have boxing IQ. So I was able to show that against somebody like him. It's just something I'm very proud of. Yeah, I lost that one, but I showed that I belong.
During sparring, he hones every aspect of his craft, exchanging powerful blows while refining his timing, tightening his defense, building stamina, and elevating his understanding of the ring.
Ain't gonna be that easy. Ain't gonna be that easy.
Working closely with trainer Bob Santos, Barrios takes in tactical guidance and structure, reinforcing discipline and self-belief through organized routines and purposeful drills. At the same time, Ryan Garcia sharpens his lead hand, firing a quick, accurate jab that relies on speed to manage range and disrupt those across from him.
A lot of boxers out there. They're on top. You can come and teach out a little jabbing by accident. July 19th. July 19th. The truth is coming. Downhill.
Garcia pushes himself through demanding core routines, challenging his body each day to enhance stability, endurance, resilience, and the force behind his punches.
To it, guys. Are you ready?
Yeah. What are you doing?
Training. Kyle Riley's just coming to my fight.
I'm gonna go see Daddy fight.
I miss you.
Bye.
Where are we at today?
47.
47.
Might be 139.
How much longer? 3 weeks?
3 weeks.
Easy work, right?
Easy work.
Garcia runs through high-intensity boxing exercises, staying in constant motion while firing crisp combinations, working his footwork, and maintaining non-stop effort within a highly competitive gym setting.
How are you? What's up, champ?
What's up, man? How you doing?
You did? Looking good, man. Looking good. Sharp, huh? Yeah.
Garcia unloads on the pads with burst and power, throwing forceful sequences that refine his precision, flow, sense of timing, and attacking sharpness.
You've been hitting this since you were a baby, huh?
Not this exact that one, but
a similar one, yeah.
He used to the shot.
Come on.
And he used to
I got calluses
He used to
everywhere,
keep
bro.
his head like here.
Yeah, I was right here. I was always right here.
And they say, don't do that. And you just keep doing it.
With his preparation complete and belief high, Garcia speaks with certainty, stating that he intends to control the action and emerge as the winner when the night is over.
You're royalty. You feel like you're a top dog. You're the king. And I think that's what everybody's shooting for, to be that king over everybody. King over the opponents, king over the division, king over... You want to be the king, just like LeBron James. He's King James. He's king of the court. I want to be king of...
Even with his former coach now in Barrios' corner, Garcia stays unaffected, displaying a high level of concentration and mental resilience. He refuses to allow outside factors or shifting circumstances to interfere with his build-up, keeping his attention fixed solely on what lies ahead.
training him.
Look at my lips. Oh, he already know. This is about to be a, oh, it's gonna be bad, because I know all that. I know what he's training like, I know everything. You know, they could say, like, oh, he knows, but he didn't train with me long enough. I know, been knowing Joe since I was 17. I know exactly, and I haven't trained with them. I just watched him, so I know exactly how he trains his fighter, exactly what they're doing. So to me, it was like, oh, thank God you gave me an advantage. Like, it's just another advantage for me. And, you know, word leaks, things leak, you know. Joe was a part of that. I don't want to get too into it, but you know.
You think Joe was leaking stuff out of
I don't know. I didn't say that. Allegedly. I don't know. I have no clue.
Mario, a lot of trainers in boxing. Why'd you go with the one that used to train Ryan Garcia?
I mean, it was like, I'm in like a position with these next couple years. I want to do as much as I can with boxing.
Barrios shares that assembling a new support group sparked important shifts in his career, bringing new ideas and a higher level of preparation that restored his confidence in what lies ahead. Those changes helped him sharpen his approach, fine-tune his abilities, and enter bouts with greater clarity, highlighting his commitment to development and flexibility, at the same time.
I mean, the move with Joe, it had nothing to do with Ryan. Like that was gonna happen regardless whether this fight was made or not. It's just kind of coincidence that it happened to happen next.
You think it was a coincidence?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Yeah, I think it was. I don't think it was more like, I don't think it was like, hey, I'm gonna do this to try to throw him off. I'll be real. I think it was a missed chess move. I don't think it was a good chess move, but we'll see. You know?
Why don't you think it was a good chess?
I just don't think it's a good fit for him. I don't. I think, you know, Bob was cool. I f*** with Bob. You know, Bob was a good trainer. So we'll see. We'll see though. Maybe he can prove me wrong. Shit, we'll see, right? That's the whole point of this.
How's the fit then?
It's been good. I mean, I stayed, you know, I came out here to LA, worked with Joe for a week in November. I liked it. And then I came right back beginning of December. And then that's when we started camping.
Wade Plemons looks at Ryan Garcia's upcoming matchup with Mario Barrios through a grounded, unsentimental lens, choosing practicality over excitement. In his view, the WBC title opportunity appears to be less about clear-cut achievement and more about timing lining up in Garcia's favor. Plemons suggests that most fighters in the same position would understandably praise the sanctioning body, since receiving a championship chance without a clearly established path is uncommon. He notes that other contenders
wonder if Ryan Garcia is serious because of those extracurriculars that he's getting into, but then again, you look at how he treated the Devin Haney fight, how all the extracurriculars he was doing there, some of which were scary, like is he mentally okay type of stuff, but it ended up resulting in a win. And then we saw more like a reserved, quiet, you know, not very braggadocious, not very entertaining Ryan ahead of the Rolly Romero fight. And he ended up having somewhat of a similar performance, a timid, not quite entertaining, kind of shell of himself style of fight for a shell of himself type of buildup. So there is something to be said for that. I don't know if Ryan, like John Jones, is a guy that had to party, had to kind of self-sabotage to then go in and do what he needed to do, right? Is Ryan one of those guys that can just live however needs to build himself up, and then by the time he gets to the fight, he's a
Plemons places the matchup within the broader framework of boxing's power dynamics. With Zuffa boxing pushing to gain a foothold, he sees an underlying contest for influence between promoters and sanctioning organizations. In that climate, choices can appear calculated instead of purely merit-based, and Garcia happens to benefit from how the timing has fallen. Alongside that,
by the WBC, and if I was in Ryan Garcia's position, I'd probably be singing the praises of Mauricio Suleiman right now as well. They are gifting him this world title shot. Rolly beats him. Ryan gets a world title shot for the WBC. Instead of Rolly getting that shot, it didn't make any sense. But, hey, fair play, you know, he's giving it up. I have to think that has to do too with this whole, like, again, maybe I'm reading too much into it, but Zuffa Boxing is making their play right now, and it's essentially Zuffa Boxing versus the sanctioning bodies. And I have to think there's going to be more shots thrown across the bow from the WBC, from, Dana White, from Nick Khan, from all these different people. So I don't know if that has anything to do with it, but I think it's probably just because Ryan's like, yeah, I'm kind of gifted a world title here, so I'm going to give a big shout to this thing.
There they are. WBC.
Oh, we got the WBC cheerleaders.
Breaks down Garcia's vulnerabilities, explaining that although Ryan has natural ability, his approach often leans heavily on a limited set of weapons. When asked to pick a winner between Barrios and Garcia, he pauses, acknowledging that Ryan's last outing against Raleigh left him unconvinced.
Who wins? Barrios or Ryan Garcia?
I don't know. Ryan kind of turned me off at that Rolly fight.
Didn't you say something about where he was training? Because I mentioned it too, that he would look like he was training in his house.
Yeah.
But he could be trolling and really training.
No, it look like he's in the gym now.
Yeah.
It look like he's in the gym. He look like he's trimming down. He look like he's in now.
Definitely looking.
He's definitely like he's getting smaller. He's trimming down. I was looking at his picture. I'm like, yeah, he like he's getting ready to fight. But what turned me off about Ryan was when I was watching him and Rolly, like ringside, it looked like Rolly froze him. Like after the second, third round, Rolly dropped him. It looked like he was very hesitant, like, and it looked like all he was looking for was that hook. Like he was waiting for that hook. I feel like I can't just say Ryan is a super talented fighter, but IQ-wise, he only knows but few things. Like he's always gonna resort back to that hook. And if Barrios coming to the right game plan, with the right game plan,
he seemed locked in on landing one specific hook, repeatedly hunting the same shot instead of adjusting as the fight developed. Hitchens points out that although Ryan has clear ability, his overall ring awareness can be exposed when opponents prepare specifically to neutralize that hook. With a smart game plan, Barrios could take advantage of that predictability.
It was a tough fight, competitive fight.
Yeah.
And you're on that undercard. That looks like a setup to me that maybe you and the winner of Ryan and Barrios.
Yeah, it could go that way.
Or you don't want to jump up to 147 so soon.
I do. I want to go to 147.
You want to eat a little more.
Yeah, I want to eat a little bit more. But I also want to eat a little bit more at 140. There's a lot bit more fights as far as financially.
No, I mean literally eat.
Yeah,
So
I want to eat. Yeah. I want to eat both ways. You know what I'm saying?
No doubt.
But yeah, 140. My days at 140 is numbered now. You know.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I feel like it's numbered. I feel like I'm tired of just like pushing my body to make the weight, even though it's not like. I feel like I've heard extreme more stories of fighters making weight, but I feel like I just don't want.
From a critical evaluation, Garcia stands out among the top names at lightweight and junior welterweight as the only one still missing a career-defining milestone. He has yet to unify a division or claim an undisputed crown, and he has not held a full, recognized world title at either 135 or 140 pounds.
Guessed it, Ryan Garcia. Out of that like four horsemen-ish conversation, Ryan Garcia is the one that never achieved that, never been undisputed, never been a champion in any division from 135 to 140. I'm not talking about any type of secondary belts or anything like that. And really, if we're being honest, his very biggest names he fought, Tank and Rolly, he lost both and got dropped in both. That's a reality. So right here, right here with Barrios, who is very accomplished, fought Tank himself, got knocked out, but very good fight, and also fought Keith Thurman, super respected.
Barrios brings a wealth of real ring experience that cannot be overlooked. He has gone rounds with elite competition, including a hard-fought bout against Gervonta Davis.
As one of the best in all of boxing. Yes, all of boxing, one of the best left hooks. Like, you have guys throughout boxing history, Felix Tito Trinidad, Nonito Donaire, right? David Tua. These guys were left hook monsters. Crazy left hook. Danny Garcia, right? A lot of people had in the game these notable, like Donaire has one of my favorite left hooks of all time. Big fan, Bay Area, yee. But Tito Trinidad, another one, crazy left hook. You got to put Ryan up there, especially for this new generation. I'm not even being funny. Now, notice I give you guys all of the realistic boxing breakdown.
That wraps up today's coverage. Keep it locked here, and we'll see you in the next one.